Attention, we're doing a giveaway, and if you want to win an Xbox One, some wrestling merchandise, or even an Amazon gift card, then like this video right now and subscribe. Then click the link at the top of the description and officially enter.
What is your name?
I told you
It doesn't matter what your name is!
Well, the Rock. It doesn't matter how it makes you feel!
Number 10, who was that? He literally didn't know who he just super kicked, and that's awesome. Number 9, Shit Man. Personally, I never thought this line was the best. I mean, it's clever, don't get me wrong, but the delivery was a bit weird, and for some reason, it just seems like slightly cringy to me. But I'd be roasted alive if I didn't include Steve Austin's most infamous insult, aside from when he started the whole what chant.
Put the letter S in front of Hitman, you've had my exact opinion of Bret Hart.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass, probably has rights for this spot as well, so maybe we'll just say that number 9 is Steve Austin whenever he has a microphone in hand. But this might be the most iconic Attitude Era insult out there. Number 8, it's called a promo. Here's a recent one. On Raw about a month ago, John Cena and Roman Reigns were doing a promo to build up to their No Mercy match. Cena was doing most of the heavy lifting when it came to the promos for the feud, and even Roman has acknowledged this with his weak "my actions speak for me" bullshit. Cena proved just how quick he was after delivering pure gold on the mic and noticing that Roman was not living up to the Golden Boy standards. He told Reigns that,
"It's called a promo, kid, and if you want to be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it, so go ahead."
God damn. Number 7, TV Westerns. Jerry Lawler, you goofy bastard. Many people seem to have forgotten throughout the years of bad jokes and Sonic commercials that Lawler is one of the greatest talkers of all time. He was also one of the funniest men to ever be a part of wrestling. His commentary of the old days seriously is something to hear. Way back when Alundra Blaze was the top female, Lawler called her out saying that with Alundra's looks, she could star in a TV Western if she had 2 more legs. Jesus, Jerry, that's just fucking cruel. Number 6, Boxing with God.
Understand, when you step in the ring, your arms are just too short to box with God.
CM Punk was brilliant. I don't think anyone would disagree with that, especially not me. And what ended up happening with his record-setting WWE Championship reign was a goddamn shame. Literally 6 months before it started, the plans for the ending of the title reign were already set in stone. That's almost impressively stupid. Essentially being the longest transitional champion in history, Punk didn't fall short on his promo work with the time he got with The Rock. His most iconic line said to the People's Part-Timer was that his arms were just too short to box with God. The best insults are self-bragging mixed with jabs, and Punk was the king of them. Number 5, talent isn't sexually transmitted. AJ Lee is no longer a part of professional wrestling, and it's because WWE didn't deserve a female that talented in a roster of boring, similar faces. While her boyfriend gets most of the promo publicity in the pairing, AJ was far from a slouch when it came to talking. One of her best came at the expense of both of the Bella twins, Nikki and Brie. Addressing both of them, Lee went on to say the opening line to this segment.
Talent is not sexually transmitted.
Oh. Of course, this was a reference to the real-life relationships these girls had with John Cena and Daniel Bryan respectively, and is awesome. Number 4, 1998 called. I usually hate jokes like that. They're just lame setup for something even more lame, an underwhelming joke. The 70s called, they want their bad hair back. Ho ho! Well, if anyone could turn a shitty idea into gold, it's probably Edge. He made being a vampire cool. While him explaining to John Cena why he hates him in 2009 was excellent, it wasn't really an insult, but this most definitely was. The year was 2001, and a few years had already passed since the prime time of X-Pac, who at this time notoriously had heat on himself, like bad heat, like the point where X-Pac heat is a legitimate phrase that everyone knows. And Edge once came out to say that,
Oh, and by the way, 1998 called, and they're sick and tired of you. So feel free to join us in the year 2001 anytime.
Why are you laughing? It's funny, it's true.
Now you look confused, so let me explain. You see, at one point, I was into this whole goth thing, but then I developed my very own persona. It's called character development. You should look into it sometime.
that may seem a little bit tame, but telling someone who infamously was hated that even at his absolute pinnacle in the company was a shit show, that's pretty clever. Number 3, Paul Heyman shoots. The thing I love about this list is that it's a who's who of all the greatest talkers, and who else would be given the best insults, right? Well, Paul Heyman ranks up there in regards to talkers, possibly being the best talker to not actually wrestle of all time, if not Bobby Heenan. Rest in peace, by the way, to the Weasel. Paul's quick on his feet, and he can turn situations upside down. When JBL's locker room invaded the glorious ECW One Night Stand, Heyman took his shot.
I almost forgot about you. Mr. Shoot Promo himself. Bounce checks. ECW went out of business. Hey, John, on a personal note, from all of us, just to you, since you want to shoot, cowboy, the only reason you were WWE champion for a year is because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesday.
Holy goddamn. Number 2, you are a parody of wrestling. God damn it, I miss Daniel Bryan. SummerSlam 2013 saw a great match with John Cena, and honest opinion here, 2 of the most underrated promos of all time. Neither of them ever sounds properly comfortable when talking, but they're both so great at speaking from the heart and conveying their message, and Bryan's message was pretty clearly fuck you when he came out on Raw with a shirt that said the beard is here, saying that,
see this shirt? This shirt is a parody of you, because I think you are a parody of wrestling.
sometimes you just don't need to be clever, just need to be brutally honest. At least this shirt isn't a parody of wrestling, link in the top of the description. Honorable mention goes out to Roman Reigns' recent Alex Riley line, which wasn't funny at all for being an impactful insult. It was just such a weird reference to make in 2017.
If I did, I wouldn't have a career here. You don't believe me? Ask Alex Riley about that.
And number 1, it doesn't matter. I refuse to put anything else at number 1, as no other moment in wrestling has brought me so much joy. The Rock may have invented this genius catchphrase, but its best use came against the creator when Mick Foley asked The Rock how he felt, only to receive what he had been dealing out for years.
That has got to put you right up there in the elite list of the greatest WWF champions of all time.
Oh boy, I think I'm getting sugar diabetes.
And I want to know one thing. How does that make you feel?
What do you think?
Well, The Rock... It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Foley is the only person who will ever be allowed to run around a wrestling ring chanting his own name. God bless that man. Click like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at DWicketYT, and make sure you buy a t-shirt. Or else, it doesn't matter, or else. Nah, that didn't really work. Attention, we're doing a giveaway, and if you want to win an Xbox One, some wrestling merchandise, or even an Amazon gift card, then like this video right now and subscribe. Then click the link at the top of the description and officially enter.